So if you have been following along with iOS 26 updates and have a pair of AirPod Pro 2s or AirPod 4s, you know that Apple has made it a lot easier now to upgrade firmwares, get on the betas, and get all of those new features earlier and easier than ever before. So what I want to do, I want to go ahead and take these AirPods out of the case and set this down and jump into the app really quick to show you guys exactly how this looks and kind of what's new. So jumping right into settings, you obviously will be greeted now once your AirPods are connected with the settings option here with a ton of new features and some changes here. If you haven't seen the new layout for the AirPods app, so to speak, it's really a setting, not an app, but you can see exactly what is new here. And one of those new features that have been teased is camera control. So with this new option, as you can see here, it says capture a photo, start or stop recording, and more using either press once or press and hold. When using AirPods for camera actions, if you select press once, media control gestures will be unavailable. And if you select press and hold, listening mode and Siri gestures will be unavailable. So clearly this will be a little bit of a trade-off, but if you like recording, you now, if you don't have an Apple Watch, so to speak, you now can do it right via your AirPods. So here are those two toggles. If you want to turn on camera remote, pressing once will do just that for you, and then the press and hold that it just talked about. Beyond that, also, you can see some of the other more recent changes that's not new to this build, but it's personalized volume, conversation awareness, and adaptive audio. You can control all that here with that new liquid glass design. Your automatic ear detection, connect to this iPhone automatically. You can customize that as you want. Spatial audio, all of that is not necessarily new. Scrolling a little further down, here is what is new. Microphone options to automatically switch AirPods is always left AirPod, always right AirPod, and then the pause media when falling asleep. This is actually, I think, really neat. I'm going to toggle it on here, but I do want to show you something else in regards to this. So with this new change, Apple has now had a sensor basically in the earbuds that will trigger you to be able to tell your AirPods that you're asleep, and it will turn off the audio for you automatically so you're not being blasted with music, a podcast, whatever you're listening to when you actually do fall asleep and you're not benefiting from. So that's very cool. One thing I do want to show you, if you've never noticed in the new liquid glass design, you can see how the toggle is if you just tap it. But if you actually long press, you can get that liquid glass effect in the app. Pretty neat. I wish they would make that default. However, it's not. But it is pretty neat to see how it's integrated on that level. You have your battery options. Again, nothing new necessarily right here. But then as you scroll down, you have your ear fit test, off listening mode. With this on, AirPods listening mode will include an off option. Your hearing is not protected when listening mode is set to off. I like to play loud music, so that's why that's kind of left off for me personally. But you can see here, the new version on this beta is going to be 8A293c. The prior build was a D build, so it's a slight improvement here and means we're heading in the right direction. And then what a lot of you guys are interested in, if you didn't see our prior video, Apple has now added this option right down here that says AirPods Beta Update. When you click on this, as you can see here, you can toggle on and off. It is this simple now to be able to get pre-release beta firmware if you're interested in that. So this is the way you want to do it if you want to pull in these betas. Keep in mind, sometimes these aren't stable. Again, it's a beta for a reason. Just something to be aware of if you are going to turn this on and want to get these updates. It is still possibly going to cause issues, and it's not as stable as a public release. And then obviously you have the AirPods analytics data right down below here. That'll create a log and send it to Apple to collect those analytics and see if there's any improvements or potential changes needed for these builds. But aside from that, that is really it here. Not a ton new. We've been listening to them. It's been working. I will say handover from my iPhone to my Mac to my iPad has been pretty seamless in this build, and I'm definitely happy about that. So we'll see how many more betas we get. Obviously, Apple's a little more cagey as far as what are in these releases sometimes, but we'll do a little more digging, see what's going on, and see when the next update might be coming. Let me know what you guys think about these changes in the comments below, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.